Hello everyone. My name is Sonali Tribhuvan, and now I'm going to explain the project called Event Finder. Thank you for the internship opportunity. So I will start with importing data. So whatever the CSV file uh, the company has provided, I have already imported it. So I have created a database called location, and I've created a table location underscore info. So and that I have imported all the data. So let me just show you the data. It is select star location underscore info, and this is the same data which was provided inside the CSV file. All right. So also I have created index to reduce the response time. So I have created index on date. Okay, so now let me just walk you through from the code. So basically, I am using a tech stack Java, Spring Boot, and MySQL because I am more efficient in this. So here, let me just start from the controller. So basically, okay, this is my project. So this is the search control I have taken. In search controller, I have used this post mapping method and the find API, which is actually returning a page of location response DTO. So it is actually taking the search request DTO. Search request DTO would be this one. It will take query, page number, page size, and sort value. I'm just sorting. A sort value would be date in this case. Uh, yeah. After that, let me just show you the search service. Yeah. So here I have done the pagination and sorting. You can just see that pagination and sorting I have done over here. Also, I have created a location repository. So basically, I have used MVC architecture, model view controller. So the model is the single model called location info, where this is actually linked with the entity like table in database. All right. So I have a search repository as well. Sorry, location repository. So basically, which extend JPA repository, and basically I have created a query on this. So the first one is find by latitude and longitude and data, also find all. So basically, as mentioned in the assignment, that I have to if, for example, if I choose the date of today, then I have to return the data uh, till next like 14 days from today. So that's what I have done. So that's why I have run this right, I wrote this query over here. Yeah, so this is for the search one, event find API. And the I have created one more controller, which is a location controller. It actually saves the data, like which has two APIs. One is with the save, and one is again finder API, which actually finds with the help of the latitude, longitude, and date. uh, 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 so I have this location service. Again, you can see here, I have created interfaces, uh, which is actually following dependency inversion principle. So two classes should not depend on each other. So inside the location service, here I have just mapped, uh, you know you can just see that over here. Yeah. I also have weather client and distance client. So basically, which was mentioned in the document, that I have to use weather API and the distance API. So that API I have used over here. Let's say this is the weather client. This is with the base URL. I am actually updating the API with with the selected latitude and longitude given in the, or in this case the city and date, which we will give from the input. I'm just updating inside the constructor and using a REST template. Okay, so from here I have just updating. I'm getting this weather, and like whatever the weather I'll get from here, I'll just update it inside the search service. Sorry, location service. That's what, and the same thing with the client as well. And one more important thing here, I'm using a mapping class which actually maps the data like JSON. So I have created two mapping class, one for the distance and one for the weather. Okay, now also I have provided a documentation. I have provided documentation in the help.md as well as in the readme file, so you can go through it, where I have provided my APIs, the payload, challenges I faced, achievements, also the tech stack I have used, versions, and the flow I have mentioned here. Now let me just run the code and show you the output. So I'm using Postman. Okay, so this is my API, localhost 8080 events, and then find. Uh, so page size is 10. Currently, I'm fetching the zeroth page. The query, the date I have selected is 15th March. Sort field will be date because we need to sort by date, and the sorted type would be ascending. Now I clicked on send. Now it will fetch the data. Yeah, you can just see that content, event name, city name, date, weather, distance. This is exactly the same format which was expected. And you can see that it is sorted by the dates: 15th March, 16th March, right? And yeah, 18th March. Okay, so total pages, page size is 10, total pages are 5, total elements are 49. So, as mentioned, the next 14 days, it should give the data for next 14 days. So, since I have selected here 15th March, so ideally the next 14 days, including let's say 28, by 28, it should give. Now, let me just show you. If I just select page number 5, so you can see the date over here. Sorry, page number 4, not 5, because it starts from 0, no? You can see I have reduced the process time with the help of the indexing. See, it is 27th March, 27th March. The last date is 20, yeah, 28th, yeah. So exactly which is expected, as per the expectation I have set it. Okay, so this is about the find API. I do have, create API, like to save the data. I can also save the data from here. Let me just give any random event name. See, since we recently have Holi, so you can just place Holi. The city name can put anything over here. Let me just put a city name as, let's say, Bangalore, and the today's date 26 March. Let's say time. Let me just select as, say, 18. Latitude is this much. Latitude is this much. If I just save this, yeah. So, and the query has been created inside the database with the ID 211. So let me just show you inside the database. If I just say select star from info, you'll be able to see it at the end, 211 Holy Bangalore. Yeah, it is. It got updated over here. Uh, okay, I have one more API. which actually, yeah, it if we give latitude and longitude and date, it returns the data. So this is the same test case I have taken, which was mentioned in the document or assignment. So let me just send it. You can see the process time is very less, 20 millisecond. It is returning an empty list because there is no no data having which is having latitude 40 point this much and longitude this much. So that's why it is returning an empty list. So instead of this, if we just change the latitude and longitude which is already there, let me just take let's say latitude I'm taking this much, 38, and longitude I'm taking as this much. Yeah, let it just check the data. So it is fetching the data. Yeah, so it fetches the data. It is actually returning me this. See. All right. So that's how the APIs are, and this is a find API. Process time is reduced. With the help of the indexing, I have reduced this process time. You can see the error is sorry, the status code is 200. Okay. Now let me show you. See, with the help of this, with the help of this query, create index date index on location info date, I have applied the index. All right. That's all about that's all about the assignment. Thank you so much.